Right when you open the box, you'll notice that the Insta360 Go 3 includes some things that no other action cameras do. Welcome back to Bill Reviews Stuff. I am Bill, and you guessed it, I review stuff. Today, we're covering the newest action camera from Insta360, and it is the Insta360 Go 3. Now, we're not gonna get into like super specifics. There are a ton of other videos that get into that. Just wanna talk about what I think, how I'm gonna use it, and why I think that this is the camera for anyone with families. So if you haven't done so yet, go ahead and subscribe down below and let's get into this. So right when you open the box to the Insta360 Go 3, I mean, you see the camera first, but it basically comes with everything you need to just get started in terms of mounts and everything. The first one is this here. So this is the new proprietary mount for the Go 3. Now, when it's in its housing, it snaps right on, and you just press these buttons and it's magnetic, but then there's also like clamps that keep it on. This is a sticky mount on the bottom here, but then this also unscrews to have your 1/4-20 for a tripod. So you have this. Now, the one thing about this is, yes, it does swivel, but it doesn't lock. So you can't tighten it. So if the camera's on here and it's moving around, this is going to move on you. So, you know, if you're putting it on like a mount or something, like you're not gonna be moving around a lot with this on there. And then of course it came with the charging cable, and then it also came with this. Now this is the necklace mount. So I haven't taken the sticker off yet. Now this is magnetic. So you put it around your neck, you put it underneath your shirt, and this, there's a little button on the side. Now this is where the magic happens. So you press this little button and the camera comes out. So now you have this little tiny camera that is magnetic on the back. It magnetizes to this, so you can have it mounted right on your shirt with the necklace under your shirt and this on top. Now it also has this little wedge here. Now the wedge goes between these two if you want to angle it up or down to get a better shot. So now let's talk about the actual camera here. So you have the camera and what they're calling the action pod. Now you can use it like this. You see the red lights on, which means it's charging this from here. Now, if you use it like this, there's a screen on the back. You have power, you have a function button, and record. But if you're recording like this and you can't see yourself, like what good is that? Well, the screen flips up. So now you can see everything that you're doing. Now, they say when it's in here recording at, I think, 1080p, you have 170 minutes of recording time. This is a 64 gigabyte model, which will hold up to, I think, 3 hours of 2.7K on here, which is super nice. And when you press this little side button, this locks the actual camera in. This comes out. You have about 40-ish minutes just like this, and you put it back in here to charge. But the nice thing is you can still use the screen when it's not connected. These are connected via Bluetooth. So if you've got this mounted somewhere, oh, I don't know where it is. It came with a mount for your hat too, like a little clip that goes up there. I think my kids have it. But then you can see what the camera is seeing. So you can put it somewhere, you can frame up your shot and not have to go in blind. That was one thing about the previous models. Like you had to connect it to your phone, and like it was just kind of clumsy. But now it just automatically, when you turn it on, I'll show you real quick. When you turn it on, wait for it. So look, now you can see everything that this is seeing. And then when you put it in, it does the same thing. You can see what it's seeing. So I think this is super cool for vlogging, vacation videos. This is water resistant, so if it gets splashed, it should be fine. Does charge with USB-C right there. This is waterproof up to 16 feet. So I think they're coming out with like a dive case for this, so you can take the whole thing. But to just take this, and then one other thing, this also clips on to these. So you can put this on a tripod if you want, or wherever. So not only does the action pod clip to this, but the actual camera clips to this as well. Now, because the video only goes up to 2.7K, I don't think this is gonna be a GoPro killer by any means, but I think it depends on what you're using it for. Now, if you are doing action sports and you need 4K, 240 frames per second, then by all means, go with the GoPro. But if you're looking to take like family vacations and just have a good time and be able to put this in like interesting little spots to get different angles from things, like that is what this is for. I mean, you can see it is the size of my thumb. So thanks so much for watching, folks. And this is the Insta360 Go 3. It's not a 360 camera, even though it is made by Insta360. There's some cool little modes on it. Check it out in the link below. This is the 64 gigabyte model. And if you haven't done so, go ahead and subscribe to this channel for more absolutely random, non-scientific reviews of my tech, my kids' toys, and the random stuff that my wife buys off of Amazon. Thanks for watching. We'll see you on the next review.